We love hip hop.
Dillan Ponders is looking to break the world record for consecutive singles.
Didn't he break it? Didn't Guinness
I think he
give
broke it, but he's applying right now.
Is he? Oh, he's from Toronto.
Yeah. Toronto artist Dillan Ponders. Dillan Ponders has been doing his thing for a while.
Wow.
Listen, because people say we only promote the bullshit artists or the guys who are into the polys and the drama. Sorry, we haven't spoken about Dillan Ponders a lot of times on the podcast.
And honestly, though, in the last couple of weeks, we have.
I bought him up anytime we talk about the Grant rap or the other side of hip hop.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. He's been doing his thing. He's accomplished.
Yeah.
And he has another accomplishment under his belt. So it says here, and this is from Guinness Book of World Record. Let's get a bigger shot of this. Dear Dillan King, we have some important information regarding your application for most consecutive weeks to release an original digital single by a music act on DSPs to update on you on. Dillan Ponders, as you may know, I've been releasing, and this is from Dillan. As you know, I've been releasing one new song every week for 120 plus weeks. After completing my 56th week, I officially broke Charles Eston's record, entering uncharted territory ever since. Over the last few months, I've been in communications with Guinness Book of Records to verify the monumental achievement. And today I received an email requesting additional evidence, which I promptly submitted. I am now just a week away from officially receiving the Guinness Book of World Records for most consecutive singles ever released by a music act. This is a friendly reminder that for those unfamiliar with the significance of this information, I am the first person in history to release this many consecutive singles. No artist in human history has ever released new music every week for 2 years. Let that sink in.
Yo, bad boy thing that.
Hold on, he needs an air horn, man.
Bad boy. Dylan.
That was like under our noses too.
Yeah.
120 weeks plus, 2 years, every single week.
Yep.
He released a single on DSPs.
Yep. Guys think they're out there doing stuff until you bump.
I'm looking at Czar's face. What's with this face, bro?
What do you mean?
Okay, let me preface by saying I rate the consistency.
Yeah.
I rate the actual feat of achieving over 2 years, releasing a song every week.
Yes.
I've never heard one of his tracks, and I live in the city, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In order to get, first of all, there was no previous record, okay? You pay Guinness to assess these, okay? You have to pay them to even give you a look like that. You know why he promptly submitted it? Because he's been planning this. He's been wanting to be like, what's a world record I can have? And I think it's good for marketing.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? It's a great tool, so I'm not hating on him or his achievement, but to be like, there's no artist. No, I'm not hating on it. But I think we have to look at it critically because people are like, just like, whoa, you broke the record. There was no, he's the only one that's.
He did have Charles Esteen.
So he tried to beat it.
He did.
You have to pay. You have to pay for them to even give you a look.
But that's
you guys
the whole
know
point.
that.
I didn't know that part.
No, you have to pay.
But that's the whole
You
point.
paid him 5 bands.
If I ate the most jelly beans in the world and I felt like I ate them, I'm doing it I'm doing it on a live or something, bro. I'm gonna pay Guinness Books Records to watch me eat all the jelly beans.
I don't know. I feel like yes,
they're not gonna know
that's how
about
Guinness works.
But they're not gonna know about you if you
have to submit. No, but I feel like real world records where it's like objectively just there, it becomes the world. Usain Bolt didn't have to submit to be the fastest man in the world. We seen him do it. You know what I'm saying? He broke it. Other world records, you just see it. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
But Czar, it's different with music, man.
Yeah. And he's a Canadian.
Louder, man, bro.
And he's a Canadian.
It's hard to get into the world's record, except.
How about this?
Twista, hold on. Twista.
I could if I really want. I don't care to.
He's giving you an option to beat his record now.
If I'm like, yo, let me spend how much is it to submit to Guinness? I don't know. It's a couple $1,000, and I think it's a good move because now he has
and now
it's on his portfolio.
If you're an artist coming up, I don't care if you're from Toronto or the rest of the world, and if you're not a hit guy, you can't make hits though. But you can do something. This can be a task you can do. And now you can have something to live for and say, I beat Dillan Ponders at the Guinness Books Records.
You're going to have to go 2 years.
What?
Yeah, that's what you have to do, though.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah, free to apply.
Yo, take this part out.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, I was under the impression. I heard something else, bro. Well, I heard something else.
But yo, he does give niggas a challenge right there. If I was trying to come up right now,
I was hating for no reason.
yeah, dog.
My bad.
I was like, damn, who's gonna beat that,
I'm
bro?
putting your face on the thumbnail for this segment.
I need to check some.
With just a sour face, just a salt package right next to you. No, but you know what the thing is? Which one thing I'll give you some credit for, Czar?
Yeah.
Yes, the witnessing it, like the world, like the fastest man.
Yeah.
Twista did get that for the fastest rapper. I don't know if he submitted or somebody just seen he was the fastest rapper.
Yeah, they knew.
Maybe he submitted too.
Yeah.
At the time, because Twista is another rapper who has a Guinness Book of World
record.
Has a Guinness record.
Yeah.
Right. How many rappers actually have Guinness records? Let me see.
Probably a few.
Rappers with Guinness
change in business model. Wait, I might not be retracting my statement.
Okay, here we go.
Keep in mind this is from Wikipedia.
Mhm.
So take that as you will. Guinness began to realize that a lucrative new revenue source to replace falling book sales was the would-be record holders to themselves. While any person can theoretically send in a record to be verified for free, which is what we saw on the Google search when we searched,
right.
The approval process is slow. Would-be record breakers that paid fees ranging from $12,000 US to $500,000 would be given advisors, adjudicators, help in finding good records to break, as well as suggestions for how to do it, prompt service, and so on. In particular,
pay some money and get to the top.
In particular, corporations and celebrities seeking a publicity stunt to launch a new product or draw attention to themselves began to hire Guinness World Records, paying them for finding a record to break or to create a new category just for them. As such, they have been described as a native advertising company with no clear distinction between content and advertisement. So you know what? Keep this. Keep this.
Well, both apply.
If he did it for free, which you probably not, you know what I'm saying? Because you probably submitted for free, and then what's the next step?
No, you got to pay money.
What's the next step after that? More money.
They got an advisor.
Oh, they got to fly out the freaking guy to like give you the thing.
Yeah,
they got to print this specific paper for you. Oh, they got to put it in their book and do all this legal mumbo jumbo.
Well, listen, here's how maybe we can solve this. Salute to Dillan Ponders. Holler at me. Or not holler at me. I'm going to holler at you.
Yeah.
And let's do an interview because we need to clear this up.
Because I'm not hating, but I do think like it's a little bit deceptive if you're not revealing like, oh, I paid them and then they looked at it and this. No, I just naturally broke the record. I'm just so up that Guinness came. I showed them and they just did it. You know what I'm saying? Like people are not going to show the fact that maybe you pay. How many monthly listeners does this guy have?
Zar's BS detector is always on.
I'm not going to agree with everything, fam. Just because he's your boy doesn't mean he's my boy.
I don't know him. I don't know.
No,
Can you search his Spotify? How many monthly listeners he has, please?
I think low key he probably has a lot.
I hope so. Because
if you were in the Kensington area, you'd see him a lot.
Good SEO. Good SEO. As soon as I put DILL.
Okay, how many you were guessing?
198,235.
Impressive.
He's doing great, man.
Impressive. I was trying to hate on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I was hoping it would be low so it could add to my point.
No, fam. And okay,
that guy's a veteran, bro.
Before I get to the point I was gonna make here, the other Guinness Book of World Records is Eminem for the most words in a rap from the Godzilla track. I remember that happened a while ago. Twista is the fastest rapper. Rebel XD, Chicago-based rapper, multiple Guinness records for rapid fire. Oh, another. I think he beat Twista's record. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, I want to see that.
And El Chopin, Spanish rapper, holds the record for 921 syllables in 1 minute. That's crazy.
These are all the same record just being beaten.
Yeah.
It's the only one category.
So now I'm telling you, someone has to beat his.
Twista and Rebel XD, they're in the same category. El Chopin and Eminem are in the same category. The words per rap and then the fastest rap is two different categories. But hold on. Before you say that, you're going to say, Dillan Ponders, remember the whole thing, the conversation we're having with the Grant rappers and I gotta correct you a little bit with some of the Grant rappers. Some of them are doing better than the poly rappers or the ones who are in the subset.
Yeah.
On YouTube and on Spotify and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Better.
You look up some of these guys or women like a Hawaii Mighty and all that, their monthly listeners are better than some of these guys who are in the gangster shit and crashing out. And if you look at their music videos, they too have music videos with 1 million+ views. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's funded by Factor or whatever, they got the same amount of streams and numbers as the favorites of the quote unquote favorites of the kids.
No, his numbers are crazy on YouTube. I'm
Yeah,
looking at
yeah,
it right
it's
now. He has like
low-key.
10 million of, or
Yeah, he's just-
like,
Yo.
Yeah, it's just you might not, and not just you, but people who are not watching those guys like that, those other area of hip hop, might not know because you're not watching them.
bro.
Right, but when you go take a look at their shit,
This
it's
guy-
like, holy, you got a song with this person,
Yeah.
and it's got 4 million views on it. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Especially when I go to research these guys for interviews and shit like that. That's when I find out a lot of shit. I'm like, damn, you're doing great.
Yeah.
And you have no problems, and we don't even see you on the gram.
Yeah, and I do want to make it clear, I'm not accusing him of spending whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm exposing a practice that Guinness does.
Yeah, yeah.
And let's be honest, there's probably some random kid out there that can rap faster than all 4 of these guys, but he doesn't have the money to submit to Guinness.
Well, then that's when you put yourself out there, and then sooner or later, Guinness could come to you.
No,
Yeah.
because Guinness is not like this actual
advertising.
Yeah, they're an advertising company. So then it says Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah,
It's their world records. But when we hear Guinness, we associate it with, okay, this is the standard for human history, as Dillan Ponders said.
Yeah.
It's a resume point too, man.
Yeah.
If you can be like, yo, I'm a Guinness Book of World Record winner or
Yeah.
receiver,
Holder.
then you're like, yo, what more could I negotiate out of this? Even a hosting, whatever it is, you have that on your sheet, Guinness Book of World
But,
Record.
you know-
I want an extra $2,000.
Yeah, 100%. Guinness, and you could put it on like your posters or whatever. But
Yeah.
you know how they said at 120, that's how much it was? They probably talked and they're like, okay, get to 120 and then we'll do it. Because what if he wants to release next week? It's going to be 121, but in the Guinness Book of World Records, it's only going to say 120.
No, and not only
You know
that,
what I'm saying?
to be let's if you want to make it where let's put this in the Guinness book, do it to 120 so that it's hard to beat. So we don't have to change this shit like in a week because you did 58 and then next man came and did 60.
But I don't think
That's
they have a
little
problem.
easier.
They don't have a problem changing it because that's just more money in their pocket. Another man's going to pay them 10 bands, 5 bands.
That's true.
But
and
now
they have to prove it.
Who's gonna do it? You get what I'm saying? That's the next step. You got to see now who's gonna ever do
120.
Thank you.
That's a
week.
lot.
Once
That's
a
what
week
I
on
said.
DSPs.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
you're-
And
That's
think
what I'm
about the fact that he has to release that himself. I don't know about his deals or if he signed. I don't think he signed.
No, he's independent.
So he's probably
He's fully independent?
he's doing this via his TuneCore or CD Baby or
That's
whatever.
lit. No,
yo,
that's lit.
this guy's been around for a long time.
Nah, salute to Dillan Ponders. Well, I'm not trying to hate. You know, I'm just critical. And like, when he said human history, I was just like, I don't know, man. There's probably some random kid out there that maybe did this. And then they just didn't do the steps. He has a Wikipedia page, which is dirty.
But Wikipedia, and
Okay,
listen, respectfully, you can make your own Wikipedia.
It's recording that.
Yeah.
What I do rate, and I maybe I'll apologize for my hate, to see a world record, put your eyes on it, say, I'm going to beat it, get the money to pay Guinness,
Yeah.
right? It's a respectable feat.
Yeah.
It's a respectable feat, and salute to Dillan Ponders. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to check out your music. But Guinness does some things. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard some horror stories where it's like, yo, I did the submission, then they hit me and they're like, yo, swing me 5,000. And that's just the beginning, you know? And now you're like, whoa, like I just did all this world record stuff because I thought all I had to do was just pay $5 and do a feat. And now it's like, whoa, I did all this stuff. And now unless I pay you for these adjudicators and blah, 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 you know, so let's be critical a little bit. Always be critical.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Salute to Dillan Ponders. Right?
Salute.
Well, congratulations, right?
Yep.
And I want to DM him and I want to get him in for an interview.
Yeah,
I should have
time.
done that a long time ago. To be
You've
honest.
never interviewed him.
No, I haven't. And I'm sleeping on doing that. Let's wrap it up though.
We love hip hop.